Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have an awesome reading, Sagittarius. We do, right? Uh, and today is Wednesday the 13th, and one of these oracle cards talks about Friday the 13th, all right? So, somebody could be contacting you on the 13th because this reading is about somebody who loves you. I feel like somebody who is attempting to return. And we start here, Sagittarius, with the holy water card. Now, maybe they've been going to church, right? And you know how you dip your hand in the holy water, right? At least at the Catholic Church, I know they do this. I don't think we do this in Lutheran Church. No, we don't. But not typically, but it's fine, right? And so, but this is purification, and there's a fountain here, right? Purification is a cleansing. It's a difficult kind of process where there could be pain, but it brings about clarity after the cleansing is done. We have the spell card, enchantment, and here's the fairy, and she's enchanted, but she's creating her own enchantment, right? Because she's holding up the rainbow. And she's really happy, right? She is looking down. Interesting. The rain is kind of behind her, but I don't really feel like it's rain. I feel like it's kind of healing water. But she's standing in the water, and the frog is there. It's really beautiful. We have the cauldron and the womb, and the womb, Sagittarius. In this reading, this womb talks about somebody's passion for you. It does, but it talks about really how they want to create a future with you, and the womb is here, right? And this is, I feel like they want your womb, Sagittarius. Yeah, not your room. Yeah, your womb. And, here is kind of the witch, and she's standing here, the good witch, of course. And most witches are good. And she's holding the wand, and the snake is here, the cup is here, and this is where all things are created, in the womb, right? And this is what they want, and this is a deep source of love. It is. The cauldron is typically about that. It can be about the past. It can. We have the nature spirits, the new moon, and the meditate card. So the nature spirits, this person is, your person is trying to show up here, yeah, or that's not a good way to put it. They are going to show up. And the nature spirits talks about somebody who could be like in isolation, or, they really need to kind of come out of this. They need to go outside in order to be grounded, in order to get into nature and get fresh air and things like that. Here she is. She's kind of unhappy here, but the nature spirits. We have the new moon. This is a new beginning for you. It is. This is a beautiful card, and it's a new cycle, and I believe that that's what somebody wants here. We have the meditate card, and the meditation is what it is. Let's look at the new moon card just briefly, right? Where is that card here? A new beginning, a fresh start, and an auspicious time to start new projects. Drawing this card invites you to begin again. That's what they want to do, begin again. This light here is kind of, all right. They want to begin again and meditate on this at the new moon. The new moon's any day, right? It is. Maybe it's today, but I'm not sure. I'll be honest here. To bring new energy into your life, write a list of intentions, dreams, goals, and wishes to support new direction and invite in inspiration. Yeah, this talks about a fortunate time to plant new seeds for the future. That's what they want with you, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, they do. And I feel like this person, because that is the new moon card. Then we have the meditation card, right? So they are like either writing this down to come true, saying it out loud as an affirmation, dreaming about you, but they're meditating on this. I feel like they are this person, yeah. And so the meditate card, this talks about meditation, but it talks about kind of grounding yourself as well. And that's what we have here with this nature spirits card. And grounding yourself is really, this is one of the things you are able to achieve when you meditate. Drawing this card asks you to create more stillness in your life. Utilize meditation, breath work, and other gentle activities to release stress and bring more peace into your entire being. You know, Sagittarius, with this womb card, uh, mm-hmm, uh, I just feel like there's passion in this reading, yeah, and there is. So let's see what else we have. I'll explain that a little bit later, right? Okay, you may need a break from daily duties for clarity. This person has clarity, but they're going through something difficult. I feel like they are, and we'll talk about it. It's showing right here, showing up here with this card. And I also know this to be true because I had to do a repeat because the audio wasn't that good. So I know this because, you know, I have pulled these cards already, and the devil shows up. So this womb card, and this person is meditating, making love with you. They are, I'm pretty sure. And your current situation may be distracting you, so more quiet time and less attachment are required. Meditate on this symbol or practice this mudra to feel a universal connection within every cell of your body. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they talk about this mudra, Jian mudra or Jian. I'm not, it looks Latin, so it's probably Jian, is a powerful hand posture that has been practiced for thousands of years by yoga. This is it. I was showing it the other day in the meditation video. Yeah, it brings peace, calmness, and spiritual progress. It relates to the planet Jupiter and can bring many health benefits for mind, body, and soul with consistent practice. Anything related to Jupiter, right? Jupiter is your planet, Sagittarius, is about wealth, expansion, fate, and destiny, but it's about basically good luck and expanding your life. It is. And these opportunities, right? This is what this person wants with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's interesting how they did it like this, but usually it's two fingers, but she's just showing it one. That's fine. And so right here, Sagittarius, we have this woman here who is taking a chance, and here she is throwing the dice up in the air. Looks like she's going out of her mind a little bit because, you know, she has all these cards in her hair, right? And so her hair is like really, you know, cutely curled, right? But she put the cards there, and her whole life is consumed, right? Of course, when you're going to put cards in your hair and you're throwing dice up in the air, and the slot machine is there for good luck, or for taking a chance, rather. That's really what it is. The black cat is there, trusting, you know, their intuition, and the mirror is here as well, right? So, but she's, you know, so consumed with this chance she's taking that, you know, she has these tattoos on her face of the four suits, right? The hearts and, you know, the clubs, things like that. And also, Friday 13th is showing up here with these clovers. So this person's hoping for good luck. And they could be coming Friday the 13th. They might be, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it's so interesting how they always say, you know, like Friday the 13th maybe is a bad day. It could be the exact opposite. I'm not kidding, right? Because if you guys can kind of just get my drift, right? And so Sagittarius, we have the mother here, and the mother here is caring for the baby, but she's taken off. Oh, she's wearing a mask. She still is, okay, and she's nurturing her child. And this talks about nurturing and taking care of others, but it also talks about knowing the right time to let somebody kind of nurture themselves. Like when this child comes of age, she's gonna, you know, let her, you know, her grown child, right, go out into the world and, you know, and do what they need to do, or, you know, and, you know, but I feel like there could be an ending in this reading. Is the whole thing is what I'm trying to say here. Here's the magician, and he is looking at the womb. This is about fate and destiny. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about those cards in the other reading, or at the end of the reading we will. So let's get started, Sagittarius, because somebody here loves you big time, and they want to return to you, and they find you very enchanting, and they know that you are fate and destiny. That's really what the reading's about. But there's some reason here I feel like they've done something in the past, or, maybe you were taboo or just something like that. You could have been a secret, but because they are, whatever it is, they're very quite concerned that you're not going to want them back, because she's super concerned, or she's consumed uh, with this chance she's taking. She's trying everything to make it work for her, right? She's got like she's got the yin and the yang, and she has a horseshoe for good luck, and she's got the clover, the four-leaf clover, and all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, so let's get into the reading right now, Sagittarius, and yeah, let's take these cards out here and put the right cards in the deck, right? Yeah, let's see what we have. So let's get a couple shuffles for Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, I hope you guys are all well, right? Yeah, I know, kind of forgot to say that, but let's see what we have, you guys. Hope you guys are well. And it's raining cats and dogs here for like about 10 days, I'd say. So whatever problems there were with not enough rain, I'm certain those will go away. Right? Yeah, for sure. Because it's really getting into deep into the groundwater, right? It's been storming here. I mean, so much precipitation, like 100% every day. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And see what we have, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. And the first card is the Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We're going to show the cards. We have the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending here, you see. And we have the Three of Cups. There's some type of ending. But there's definitely a new beginning coming. If you want it, I feel like. Three of Cups in the past. See, this could be a third party in the past. Could have been. But somebody's grown here with the purification. The meditation card. We have Justice. The Five of Swords. OMG, in the near future. I feel like it's now with the Ten of Swords in the root. Some type of ending, a victory, and a defeat here. Yeah. The Star is in your concern. The Seven of Swords in your environment. Nine of Swords in your hope. And the Four of Wands is here, Sagittarius. Okay. So right away here, the Eight of Pentacles, there's somebody here, this person, that you are like really inspired over, right? And with this Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles as your challenging or your supporting card, you want this to work out with this person. You either want them to come and make an effort and devote themselves to you, or you're saying here with this Eight of Pentacles, you really want to create something beautiful that's about skill and craftsmanship. This Ace of Pentacles as a supporting card would be saying that this is really what you want. And if it's a challenge next to the Ten of Swords, it could be saying that you've been waiting and you want this to happen, but it could be that this person might have been with somebody in the past. It's possible here because you look like you could be waiting for some. You definitely may be waiting. You're concerned about the Star, a brand new beginning in love, or healing the situation. You could be really like hoping, you could be meditating yourself with hope and conviction. Like, I really want this to work. I hope it does, right? With faith. Because the Eight of Pentacles is about faith. It's about like faith and devotion, like an inspiration, that type of faith. Why it's all happening is the Ten of Swords. This is destruction, an ending that is like destroying something, like for an ending. He's walking away with this Ten of Swords, and people are looking at him hiding behind the other 9 swords. Your person could be walking away from somebody, or you are, in order to have this, because there's a clearing here. There's a cleansing. Clearing things, clearing old energies, clearing old situations. Because of this major enchantment. And this is, the womb is here. Yeah, the womb, and It is. And this is a deep source of passion. Everything is created in the womb. Yes, it is. Let's see what they say about that womb, Sagittarius. Yeah, not room. All right. Yeah. See what it says here. Seeds of creation are being sown. The void, potential, and wise intention. Yeah, there's a void in this person's life without you. The cauldron symbolizes you have at this time to create your own reality, your own direction and outcome. But be aware that as creator, you will need to be fully conscious of what you are trying to achieve. Yeah, and that's this person here, I believe, has awakened with the meditate card and the purification card. It's a process of transformation, but there's a cleansing going on. I feel like this person has grown and they are fully conscious. They've ascended. If you place love and compassion in your cauldron and stir it with wisdom, you are likely to create the same thing in your world. As you give, so shall you receive. This talks about pregnancy or the creation or the birth of a new beginning, of course. Welcome the state of emptiness that comes before any major change or growth. Fill it with intentions and enhance your situation. See, this is a very psychic reading where this person is like meditating, right? Here's the meditation card. I feel like this person is in isolation. Yeah, they are. Somebody here is in isolation. Whoever is coming to have a rebirth, basically. And so give birth to a life you love living. That's what somebody wants to do here, Sagittarius, right? The cauldron is central to the old religion, associated particularly with Ceridwen, a Celtic crone. A crone is like the witch, goddess of the dark moon. It symbolizes the void, the deep, and the source of creation, the womb of life filled with potential to be realized. It is the creator who fills the void, the enchanter. We have enchantment here, who decides upon the focus for any incantation spoken over it. I mean, this is deep, right? I feel like this person is like saying affirmations, visualizations about you, etc., etc. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on here. And so in the past, Sagittarius, we have the Three of Cups, but it's next to Justice. This is a decision here that's on your mind. You could be maybe knowing it might be you who's making a decision, right? About a reconciliation. You know, with Justice on your mind, you might be wondering, have they wised up? Wised up, like, you know, you guys know what wised up is, right? So I think my uncle used to say that. I say that because he hasn't been alive. When I was little, he used to say that. Wise up. Yeah, wise up. Like, wake up. Look what you're doing. Wise up, right? I feel like this person has wised up. They got their wisdom, right? This decision's been made with this Justice card. He's letting the dove go. The dove has already like left his hand. The sword's on the ground, or the floor, really. And it's already been decided, and the scales are tipped. Like, I've already decided somebody's fate, or a fate. Or I've already made my decision. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Five of Swords in the near future. This is loss. He's defeating these two men. There's going to be some type of loss in the near future because we have the Ten of Swords in the reading. Your concern is the Star. Maybe, you know, somebody needs healing here. This Nature Spirits card talks about somebody who could maybe be in isolation and they need to get out in the sun, or it doesn't have to be the sun. Just get out in nature. Go outside. Go in the yard at the very least. If there's no yard, go for a walk. Be amongst the trees, things like that. There's a loss here in the near future. I feel like it's right now. Yeah, it's underneath here, your current energy, but yeah, there's a loss happening here with this Ten of Swords, and it's all because they want this Ace of Pentacles with you. This reading could be like, I feel like it's their reading partially. What's happening in this reading is that somebody is ending something and they're coming, whatever the ending is. Maybe it's their ego. Could be, but definitely I would say it has to do with ego, and we'll talk about that later for sure in the extended. In your environment, Sagittarius, is the Seven of Swords. He has this kind of, I feel like they call this a horse, but he's putting the swords in here. This is deception, but it's not always deception. It is planning, especially under the Ten of Swords and the star next to it. This person's planning, and this is in your environment, or you're planning. And the Chariot, planning for movement, planning to get in their chariot, or your chariot. This is a plan here, or taking steps. Yes, taking steps to take control of your life, the Chariot, for movement, to overcome past issues or opposing issues, right? We have the two Sphinxes here. Sphinxes. Yeah, I always say Sphinx. I think it's Sphinx. Anyway, Nine of Swords here. This is worry. It can be treachery. OMG. I just feel like you're hoping this person isn't in a bad place, if you really kind of understand that they're showing up for you. And that could be you. You're worried that they're not going to show up. The nines also talk about, going for plunging, being resilient. You're almost at the 10, so keep going. Don't let the worries don't let the worries stop you. Four of Wands in your outcome, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I believe this person's showing up for you right here, and you're going to have a union with them. Yeah, and maybe it's Friday the 13th, right? And so we're going to go to their extended, and they start, the first card here is them taking this chance, Sagittarius, right? And here's the lady, she's so consumed with this gamble or this risk she's taking that, she stamped, the heart and the clubs and the diamonds and the spades on her face. Yeah. And she's thrown up the dice. Here's her slot machine. She's going to take a chance. The sevens are there, so she's really thinking about it a lot. Sevens are analyzation and evaluation. And could be fear here because it says Friday the 13th, right? For your person, these are their cards. And crossing this is this the mother, nurturing the baby. But, this is what they want. They really want to nurture this. But at the same time, this could be in the challenge for them where they got to let somebody go here. It's possible here because that talks about knowing. It talks about nurturing, but also knowing that there comes a time in your life where you have to let your kids go, and do their own life, right? Yeah, and just kind of have faith. But this talks about, I feel like this person is most likely letting somebody go with the Ten of Swords in the root, why it's all happening. Yeah, and so we have the Magician. Why it's all happening for them here is... this is, the Magician is looking at the womb. Another womb, Sagittarius, right? This person wants to get all in your womb. Yes, they do. And, natural part of life, right? And so, but this talks about protection of fate and destiny. And this Magician is protecting the womb. He's putting energy here, or, releasing some energy to protect the baby. This person's looking at growing with you. That's why the Magician is, here with his fascination at the womb, right? Inside the crystal ball here, basically. And they want to protect this. They want to nurture it. And They want to see this grow. Yeah, so we're going to end this and go to the extended. And excuse me, you guys, we're going to continue this spread for them because that's their spread. It's going to be a 10 card spread, and we're also going to have their own tarot spread, and of course how they feel about you, right? Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. All the readings are super affordable. It's in the below. It's below in the description box. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.